welcome to Deep Conditioner Diaries or Conditioner Digest. I don't know, I'm still figuring out the title, but tell me what you think. Should I call this Deep Conditioner Digest or Deep Conditioner Diaries? Regardless of what the title is, this is really meant for me to really talk to you all about my natural hair care journey because I know that I have been slacking and not doing a lot of updates. I've been doing videos related to travel, but not so much with natural hair, and I've been neglecting you all, and I'm so sorry. But I figured since I'm deep conditioning my hair, I have at least 30 minutes to really just sit and ponder on what's going on with Simba, as I call her. So I'm gonna jump right in because there's a topic that has been really burning and resonating deep within me, and I want to share with you all and hopefully get some feedback. So I moved to the DMV area, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area about almost a year ago. And as you know, when you're moving to a new city, the biggest challenge is trying to find a natural hair salon or trying to find just a beauty salon that you trust, that's close to you, that's it has good prices, they're good to work. There's just a lot to think about when you're thinking of finding a new hair salon, and I actually have a blog post about that, so I'll link that below. But I finally found one, and it was a reputable hair salon, and I started going there in about January of 2019. I went there and I was mostly getting my hair straightened because I only let professionals straighten my hair. I don't want to do it myself. And I was indeed due for a trim. So I needed a trim. And a lot of people do that when they straighten your hair. So I figured that would be a perfect time to do a length check, to get my ends trimmed, and just to rock a different hairstyle for my birthday, which is in January. So I went there, love the work they do, love the salon, love the people. So I was really going there once a month. I was going there once a month and I was getting it straightened. I know the first couple of times I was a little nervous because it's my first time going to a hair salon with people that I don't know and they're straightening my hair. So I was really nervous about heat damage. So the first two times when it was time to wash my hair and things like that, I did a very deep conditioner treatment to make sure that it was really reverting back to the natural curl pattern. And both times, boop, my hair bounced back with no problems. It was like night and day. So I was like, okay, this is really good. So then I wrote this blog post really promoting the salon, and I was saying how much I loved it, how much it was great people to work with. It was close to my house. They did great work to my hair, and I jinxed it. I really jinxed it. I did this review, and the next time I went to get my hair done there, the experience getting my hair done was fine, but it was going back to washing it and reverting back to my natural hair. And I looked at it when I was deep conditioning, and I was like, this isn't bouncing back like it normally does. So okay. I was like, I do remember feeling like there was a little bit more heat when she did my hair, or like she was kind of holding the blow dryer or the flat iron in one spot and going over it too much. I was like, okay, I kind of remember that, but it's never been a problem till now. So I was like, all right, well, maybe it's just, it needs some extra love, some extra time to really bounce back. Maybe, can't spring back like it used to. So I deep conditioned it a little longer. I put some extra moisture in my hair and things like that. And then I let it dry. Because then even when it was I came out of the shower, I'm like, come on. You know how you have them limp ends? You're like, please, bounce back. It wasn't bouncing, y'all. So when it dried, I looked at it again. And yeah, I hate to admit it, but that was the time that I got heat damage. And it only takes, how people talk about when they're talking about sex education and they're talking about make sure you use protection because you don't want to get pregnant. All it takes is one time. How many of you all have heard that? It only takes one time. It's the same thing with heat damage and getting your hair messed up. It only takes one time. You could be going somewhere for years, but all it takes is one time for someone to put too much heat and too much strain on your hair for it to be damaged. So I didn't realize how much that did to my self-esteem a little bit. I didn't feel like I wanted to take as many pictures. I didn't want to do as many videos and things like that because my hair wasn't flourishing like it used to. It would be fine, still thick and things like that, but then there would just be like these limp, kind of lazy ends. It wasn't curling up and doing things like that. So that's been my experience. I've just kind of been keeping a low profile. I haven't gone to any salon, any person to really touch my hair. I've just been doing it myself. I do need a trim though, so that I can start cutting off some of those dead ends, some of the damaged ends. But I don't know who to trust anymore. I'm just like, do I do it myself? I mean, I guess I could trim it myself, but I don't want to like go scissor crazy. So that's where I'm at right now. But I guess the more important question that I wanted to ask you all is, what do you do when you go to a reputable hair salon that has a lot of following, a lot of loyal followers, that has name recognition, that has high profile clients, or even someone that you've just been like a person that you've been going to for a really long time and that you trust? What do you do once you have that heat damage? I don't know. Like some people say, oh, you should tell them and let them know. But what do I say? Like, oh, I have heat damage. I want my money back. Like, I don't know. I'm new to all of this. So I would love some of your input. What do you do when you get heat damage? In terms of like, how do you rectify that with the person or the entity, the organization that caused that damage? And then more so, I guess on the other end is like, what do you do to take care of your hair? Like, cause right now I'm even thinking about doing another big chop. I'm thinking I'm done with it and I'm ready to move on to something else, a new style, or just start fresh. Cause I don't want to have these damaged ends lingering for months on ends or years on end. So let me know in the comments section, and I appreciate any kind of feedback you have. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe this video, and also catch me on social media. And I hope to catch you and your curls somewhere around the world.